We talked about growth and decay, and we're going to do the same thing today, but we're going to add in and relate it to real life things, okay? So, look at your notes from yesterday. What is the A value again?
The number outside the print.
The number outside, which is called the initial value. It's also the y-intercept. That is that number outside the parentheses. Okay, what is the B value?
Growth or decay.
The growth or decay. And where is that located? That is inside the parentheses. Okay, so we're going to do real life things. It says you deposited $200 into your bank account. Every year, that account increases 12%. So our numbers are 200, 12%, and is it a growth or decay? Growth. Why?
Increases.
Because it says increases. That is why. If it said decrease or went down, then it would be a decay. So those three things you need to write your equation. So of my 200 and my 12%, which one is my initial value?
12.
The 200. Because how much am I starting with in my account? 200. I'm starting with 200. So my initial value is 200. All right, my growth. What is my growth? 12%. Now, notice yesterday, we didn't write anything as percents, did we?
No.
So we've got to take this percent and change it to a decimal. All right? So what is 12% change to a decimal? How does it change? 0.12. Angel, how'd you do that? From your brain?
How do you put it in the calculator?
You can't put in your calculator. You kind of just need to know it. Remember, just like we assume there's a 1 in front of x, we assume there's a decimal at the back. And to change, you move it 2 spaces. I think of Dr. Pepper. D is the decimal, P is the percent. You move 2 spaces towards the D, the doctor part, to get your decimal. Does anybody not see how I got 12% to 0.12? All right. Now, growth. What do we talk about growth? Is it bigger than 1 or less than 1?
Bigger.
Bigger. So guess what I got to do to this guy? I've got to add 1 to it. Because remember, it's got to be bigger than 1. So if I'm getting bigger, I've got to add 1. Yesterday I subtracted from 1, right? I got to add 1 because I'm creating it today. So my final answer is 1.12. This is my B. This is my A. Let's set up our equation. Y equals 200 is on the outside. That's my y-intercept. 1.12 is on the inside. And my x is my exponent on the outside. Now it looks like what we did yesterday, right?
That's crazy.
Can we put it in our calculator now?
Yeah.
Yes. So let's go to graph. 200 parentheses 1.12 parenthesis. Remember your caret and then the x. You can't see it, and that's okay because we're not looking at the picture now. We want answers, right? We want to know how much it is after 5 years. How do I pull up numbers from here? Control T, just like we did yesterday. Very good. Look, 0, 200. That's my initial. It's also my y-intercept. That's how you can kind of check to make sure you did it right. And I'm going to go down to 5 years. So that's 0 years. 1 year, 2, 3, 4, and 5. The number next to it is going to be your answer. So 352.468. Guys, can I have money that goes more than 2 decimal places? No. So I'm just going to stop at the 4. So it's going to be 352.47. Because remember, think about elementary when you rounded. If it's bigger than 5, you round up. If it's less than 5, you keep it the Same. Any questions on how to write it or solve it? So we're just adding an extra step today, aren't we? All right, I want you to turn to the back and try example 3. That's the you try it.